of understanding and passion for learning have readied this senior class for its next venture in life. And of course, tonight, we celebrate our friends who have blessed us with caring, with patience when we or others falter, and with the fun of being together.
While the tradition of Baccalaureate, typically celebrated on the evening before commencement, has been a staple of American college life, its origins go back long before any universities existed in this country.
In ancient Greek culture, a laurel wreath was placed on the heads of champions in athletic tournaments and poetic competitions. Since then, the humble laurel branch has signified the gifts of athletic prowess, grit, stamina, wisdom, grace, and creativity. At Tilton, we extend this tradition by placing a metaphorical laurel on the gifts of reflection, poetry, and music on the hearts of graduates on the eve of receiving their Tilton School diploma.
Before we step away from the pulpit, Sydney and I would like to personally thank the people, faculty, and parents who have made an impact on my postgraduate year in Sydney's 4 years.
Some of the adults I'm about to recognize could not make it tonight, but I would still like to personally thank them for the impact they had on my 4 years. I would like to thank Ms. Alsasser, Mr. Ward, and Mr. Ruggles for being my advisors throughout my time here, and always looking out for me, making Tilton a place I could call home. Thank you to Ms. Young, Ms. Tiberi, Coach Keith, Ms. Popoff, and Coach Teff for mentoring and coaching me on and off the ice. I am grateful I had the opportunity to be coached by you all, and you helped me be the athlete I am today. To Ms. Johnson and Ms. Simon, both coaches who influenced me as an athlete, motivated me when I needed it, and pushed me to be a stronger and better individual. Ms. DeVoe, one of the best people to go to when you need advice or just someone to hang out with for 2 hours during study hall. Finally, my parents, Eric and Paula Baxter. I know sending your favorite child away 3 hours for 4 years is tough to accept, but thank you for everything you have done for me for the past 4 years and being my biggest support system. I don't know where I would be without you guys.
Personally, I would like to thank Ms. Alsasser and Mr. Landa for being there for me all year on and off the field when I needed it most. To Coach Keith and Coach Popoff, thank you for supporting and believing in me all year, and also finding me a new home for the next 4 years. Thank you to Ms. DeVoe for always being more than a faculty member to me on campus, and someone that I realized I'm so much with. You may know too much about me, but I wouldn't change a thing about our relationship. You truly made this year fun, and I am so lucky to have had you in the dorm all the time. Lastly, my parents. Thank you for always pushing me to succeed, whether it's on the ice, field, or in the classroom. You both have inspired me so much, and I'm forever grateful for all that you have done for me.
I would also like to thank Riley's parents for taking care of me throughout the year, especially that time when Sheila Ganter had to pick Riley and me up at a truck stop when our phone got cut short. Now we welcome Jordan.
Thank you, Sid and Riley. My name is Jordan Strudels. I'm a 2-year senior, and I'm from Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Tonight is about gratitude and hope. I used to be the girl in the classroom who didn't care what we were learning that day, or if I did the homework right or not. I was never motivated enough to be a good student, but as soon as I came to Tilton, I could feel a shift in my focus, and I started putting in 10 times the effort than I ever did before. I found myself surrounded by goal-minded people. The opportunities that I have been given in the past 2 years, like the chance to rebuild an academic work ethic and being able to play basketball again, would not have been possible anywhere else. Tonight is about gratitude and hope. Over the past 5 years, I have had 5 surgeries on my left knee. I missed multiple basketball seasons and had to sit out for most of my high school years so that I could recover. While I have been very unlucky in the past, and as terrible as all this is, it's the reason I'm here, and I'm grateful for this outline. There were times when giving up almost became an option, but at Tilton, giving up is impossible. My comeback was going to be stronger than the setback. Coach Brisson, I want you to know how grateful I am for you, and how appreciative I am for you, for giving me a chance to start over. You have pushed me to be a better person, basketball player, and I would have no idea where I would go next year if it weren't for you. Thank you. Tonight is about gratitude and hope. Over the past 9 months, I have found myself reminiscing at least once a week about the memories that I have made throughout the year. I've never felt so happy and free with people that I have surrounded myself with. I've also been so lucky to be able to surround myself with people who share my goals and who push me to not only be the best student, but the best athlete that I can be. Though there were hard days and times where I just wanted to go home, I had my closest friends there with me along the way. Molly Finn, Alyssa Moreland, Colby Ginta, Sophie George, Sky Ryan, and Jayla Miles. Thank you for making my senior year the best time of my life. I could not have asked for a better group of friends. Tonight is about gratitude and hope, and I am most grateful for both of my parents. Dad, you've sacrificed a lot for me, and you've done everything in your power so that I can be the person I am today. You are my best friend. Mom, you have always been my biggest fan. Thank you for always being the best of me and pushing me to follow my dreams. I could not have asked for a better mother. Tonight is about gratitude and hope. Last but never the least, I would like to give my thanks to Mr. Landrosh. I've been to multiple schools in different states, and I don't think I've ever had a teacher that has cared for me, for not only as a student, but a person as well. Unfortunately, I only had him as a teacher for 1 year, but it's amazing how memorable this year has been, especially the lessons that he has taught me. Mr. Landrosh, your influence in the classroom and outside the classroom is what motivated me a lot of days that were difficult, and I appreciate you for this. Thank you for always having patience. You have pushed me beyond my comfort zone, and I'll forever be grateful for that. Your words of encouragement, kindness, and support will be remembered and appreciated forever. Thank you for all that you do. Tonight is about gratitude and hope, and I am beyond grateful to have spent my last 2 years here at Tilton. To everyone who has helped me be the person I am standing here tonight, thank you for everything.
Thank you, Jordan. So my name is Tony Lam. I'm a 4-year senior. It's my honor to speak here. I still remember that when I first came to Tilton, the weather was just like now, a sunny day, but it's much warmer. Come to think about that, it has been 4 years. When I first came here, I only had 2 suitcases with my clothes and some daily necessities. But when I picked up my room to leave 4 years later, I realized that in those 4 years, I housed 5 bins of stuff. When I put my soccer shoes in the bin, I remember the 4 years we had trained together, and I realized I'm not going to wear the Tilton uniform again. And also, when I put my ball in the bin, I remember freshman year when I brought the sink with noodles at Beaumont. I realized that I'm not only housed 5 bins of stuff, I joined something far, far, far more important. That is the memories. Tilton School was my first boarding school, and this was the first time I went to school away from home. And I'm not from the town that only takes half an hour to drive here. It's a country on the other side of the Pacific, where the flights will take me all day. But I did not miss home as much as I thought I would. The most important reason is I don't have too many time to miss my home. I play sports and I hang out with my friends. If you told me 5 years ago I would know how to ski and I would be playing with some tennis player who are going to play the professional athletes, I would say you are 100% lying. But now I have done both. These activities make me less homesick. Sometimes my mom will just jokingly ask me, "Did you forget your mom?" But the answer is obviously not. So those experiences make me and also make each Tilton person. Everyone will keep moving forward until you are old. The experience in Tilton will help me a lot in the future. Tilton has made me more real, more like myself. And also, Tilton gives everyone the chance to do what they want to do and to be what they want to be. That is Tilton. Thank you. And also, thank you, Mr. Andros, for giving the chance to speak here. Thank you, Mr. Andros.
Hey, what's up, guys? Here's Jay. We haven't seen each other for a long time because of the epidemic and my personal health. Here, I sincerely wish you all can have a happy ceremony. Also, wish you all a bright future. I miss you guys so much. I came to Tilton in 2019, although I spent the next 2 years learning and getting along with people online. How time flies! In the twinkling of an eye to the day of parting. I can still remember my first day on campus when Mrs. Landjosh received me and gave me my first room key in Tilton. I moved in. At first, I was afraid of making no friends and missing home too much, but I realized in the end that my worries were all for nothing. Everyone in Tilton was kind and willing to take me in, though my language was not perfect at the time, just like a dog as a mute. So the first year passed. In the following 3 years, I have the person who will never be forgotten in my life. He is also an advisor and a friend who gives me a lot of help in both study and life. Mr. Landjosh. Yeah, Mr. Landjosh. Also, there are many other people, my friends, my teachers. Thank you all for your care and calmness in these years. In the end, I am so grateful to have met you as my life approaches adulthood. You bring me so many memories. I firmly believe that one day we will meet at the top and realize the dreams in our hearts. Forever tuned and true, guys. Adios. Bye bye.
My name is Tony Bosworth. I'm a 4-year senior from Springfield, Mass. Tonight I'm going to be reading a poem about graduation day by Joseph Rinaldi. It reminds us that tomorrow is not just for us as graduates, but also for my parents and guardians too. So, graduation day is the climax of a dream, a parental dream that began when a child is born and their hope come true was seen. A triumph held at the periods before them, a feeling of pride and euphoria years away for a daughter or son, graduation day. It is a peak of success for the graduate, not only for the graduate, but parents too. A joyful event after many years they had to wait, realizing the glorious thrill of a dream come true. A genuine smile accompanied by a deep sigh, often a handkerchief in hand as the class goes by. Graduation is deserving heart and gold, with motorboard and gown as foretold. A gratifying service of the mind and soul, and a simple and beautiful sheepskin told. That the graduation fulfilled the educational rule, at last for the mother and father, the dream come true. Now to my mother and father, the young couple back there. I want to give thanks. Thank you for giving a 15-year-old kid all the trust in the world to leave home and strive and ultimately thrive in an environment that was new to all of us. Words can't describe how grateful I am for you too. You have taught me that nothing is more important than being the best you that you could possibly be. So again, thank you for these 4 years at Tilton. I love you both.
Thank you, Torin. Hello, my name is Allison Andrews. I'm a 4-year senior. Tonight I will be sharing a poem titled Remember by Joy Harjo. This poem teaches us the importance of recognizing the life around us, the life before us, and that we are part of something greater than ourselves. This poem should also serve to remind us of how our life experiences leading up to this moment have shaped us into who we have and will become. Remember the sky that you were born under. Know each of the stars' stories. Remember the moon, know who she is. Remember the sun's birth at dawn, that is the strongest point of time. Remember sundown and the giving away tonight. Remember your birth, how your mother struggled to give you form and breath. You are evidence of her life and her mother's and hers. Remember your father, he is your life also. Remember the earth whose skin you are. Remember the plants, trees, animal life who all have their tribes, their families, their histories too. Talk to them, listen to them. They are alive poems. Remember the wind, remember her voice. She knows the origin of this universe. Remember you are all people and all people are you. Remember all is in motion, is growing, is you. Remember language comes from this. Remember the dance language is, that life is. Remember. Thank you.
piano player. Tonight, I want to play a song I grew up with, but I must warn you, I'm not a concert pianist. Far from it. But I want to play it for two reasons. First, whether we believe it or not, Sesame Street still has some things to teach us. Second, this song makes me smile, and I hope it makes you smile as well.
Thank you, Alyssa. I'm Sky Ryan. I'm a PG and I'm from Mexico, New York. Many people here know me, at least I hope you do. What you don't know is that I've been to 7 different schools in 3 different states. A lot of the schools I've hated. Not Tilton. I've never been so happy and alive in a school. Because of the relationships I've made with faculty and students, I genuinely do call this home. The friendships I've begun this year will last a lifetime. There are faculty whom I will thank endlessly. I am beyond grateful for every moment that I've spent here. The Tilton saying, "People make the place," actually means something here.
Thank you, Sky. Hi, my name is Kathleen Parrish. I am a 2-year senior here at Tilton School. I always thought I would be graduating from my public school in my small town in Southampton, New York, with the people who I've gone to school with since pre-K. I never thought I'd be graduating from a small boarding school in Tilton, New Hampshire. Coming to Tilton was definitely a major change in my life because I had to become fully independent, rely on myself, and learn to become a better self-advocate. Self-advocacy was something I always struggled with, but at Tilton I really found my voice and learned how to speak up for myself. To me, this means that I've been able to level myself academically because I felt like I had a voice and I felt like people were listening to me. Public school teachers were never able to teach me the way the Tilton School teachers have. The teachers at Tilton School have helped me grow academically in my writing skills, my math skills, and also as a person. Our teachers have dedicated their lives to helping students of all ability levels, including students with learning disabilities like myself. I've never really felt appreciated by teachers until I came to Tilton. I am extremely grateful for all the work they have put in, and they have never given up on me. The CAA is where I spent most of my academic time at Tilton. From relearning how to write a basic essay to helping me puzzle out geometry, the CAA has always been there for me. My CAA tutors have helped me so much, and they are the main reason I have grown so much as a learner. Independence is something I have craved since I was a freshman. I remember thinking about all the independence I would have in college, but I got that chance earlier when I came to Tilton. I have learned to be more self-reliant as well as how to be my own best friend. I have learned how to be there for myself during tough times. Tilton gave me the chance to show who I was and be true to myself. Tilton also helped me find a career path and a major for college. I learned about dedicating myself to others, which is something I love. In college, I want to go into criminal psychology because I believe that everyone deserves a second chance. And I would like to help them believe that as well. The school gave me that second chance by showing me I don't have to fear my learning disability or be held back by it. I know I will be able to continue and succeed in college and beyond. Today, I am strong, confident, resilient, hardworking, kind, and independent. These are all things that Tilton has helped me realize and helped me develop over the past few years. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak and share about what Tilton has given me. And next, we have a guitar solo by Martin Wilson.
This song is by Stevie Ray Vaughan. I doubt anybody here knows who that is. But it's all right. This is Riviera Paradise.
here tonight.
You're welcome for saving your butt. For the people who don't know who we are, that sucks. That's Elizabeth Larson and I'm Isabella Marzano, who would probably be the last people we'd expect to be up here together.
Let's set the scene to how this all happened. For all of you that know Bella, you know that she's brutally honest, highly opinionated, and blunt.
For all of you that know Liz, you know that she's very energetic, a tad awkward, and periodically annoying.
We started off last year not saying one word to each other due to the fact that we both played different sports and didn't share a class together. On top of that, we were on different floors and different sides and more.
Our friend groups were extremely different and our hobbies did not match. The times that we did hang out were short.
I don't think we actually got to know each other until lacrosse season, where I tried to ignore everything Bella would tell me on defense because I didn't like her.
I was just trying to help.
Okay, whatever. It wasn't until we had a deep conversation in the locker room before our weigh-in game against Brewster where she helped me with a certain situation.
Sometimes you just have to be brutally honest.
We started to hang out more, playing football and having barbecues on the quad.
Shout out Sydney Fisher with the barbecue chicken.
After a while, we started having conversations about who's storming with whom.
I stole Libby from her so she could room with me this year.
Keep telling yourself that. We all knew I told her to room with you. Anyways, before we knew it, we were seniors here at Tilton and actually shared a class together. We hung out in each other's dorms, listening to music and drinking ginger ale, helping each other out with homework, and supporting each other on the sidelines during games.
Before I knew it, she went from being an annoyance to someone I didn't mind having around.
We got each other through challenges this year. We always laughed and found fun in every campus activity, whether it was Saturday DLP, night soccer on the turf, even if soccer is not Bella's strong suit, and getting pumped up for lacrosse games with her country music no one else appreciates. Anyways, this is how we got here up on the podium speaking to all of you.
This all taught me one thing to remember, that even people that you would never expect to get along with or early to judge can not only end up being close friends, but even people to lean on when you really need.
Now, Bella, I have one thing to ask you. Can we hug it out?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey guys. Can you hear me now? How about now? What about all the way back there, all the way up in front, or the back? Alright, so I think Kylie and I are about to perform a nice song called Breakaway by Kelly Clarkson. We have a wonderful pianist right here. I think we're ready to go, guys.
always been known as the quiet kid. I'm not a huge fan of meeting new people, and public speaking terrifies me. In class, presentations are my least favorite thing, because when that one kid in the back room goes, "Can you speak up? I can't hear you," I simultaneously want to cry and punch them in the face. However, being near Tilton has taught me a few things. This community has forced me to come out of my shell, and I'm thankful for it. I've learned to cheer obnoxiously during basketball and hockey games. I've learned to be loud as I play on defense in the lacrosse game against Brewster. I've learned to speak up in the classroom and ask questions, even if Mr. McCandless gets annoyed with me. But most importantly, I've learned that you don't have to be the loudest in the room or have the most to say. When you feel lost in a crowd and it seems like no one can hear you, literally and figuratively, scream your heart out. Demand room. Your words are just as important as those of the person next to you. You deserve to be heard. Everyone has a voice, but it's up to you to decide how to use it. Thank you.
Thank you, Joyce. My name is Jarrett Lameron. That's not my name. Well, that's my name, but you all call me something different. There you go. So I'm from the grueling 15 minutes away of Concord, New Hampshire. Real far from here, yeah, definitely. So I would just like to spend a little time and tell you about my time here in Tilton. When I arrived here back in September, I was both anxious and afraid of my new life here on the hill. I've never had a problem making friends or engaging with new people, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't terrified about spending my first time away from home. But as I lay awake in my dorm room bed that night, I realized that my life at home and my life at campus weren't all that different. I had football practice in the morning, lunch, some meetings, and then back in my dorm with the people who become some of the closest in my life. The first week was hell. It was hot and mosquitoes swarmed us. But it was on that grass field that a group of guys became more than teammates. We became family. Fueled by the fire of your dads, yes, all of you, we did something not many Tilton football players of recent history can say. We won football games. Some might attribute our success to talent, but if you ask any one of us, it was trust. The trust in each other, trust that we were all doing our job, and the trust that no matter what, we had each other's back. Trust in each other does not just hold true for football, or any sport for that matter. It's true in life. The people you surround yourself with are just as important as your will to succeed. Let me repeat that. The people you surround yourself with are just as important as your will to succeed. And the Tilton football has shown me that truth. Yes, I was scared to leave my family back in September, and never would I have ever thought I would find a new one here. But I was wrong, and I'm so glad for that. So tomorrow, we seniors, we walk together, and as a family, to receive our diplomas. A South African poet puts it this way: let's walk in prayer, walk in hope, walk in light, and may peace always guide us right. Walk joy, walk brave, walk love, walk strong, and may life always give us song. We'll see each other again tomorrow. Thank you and good night.